think she has like 3.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
They're all working good?
I think she had them cut out, to be honest. I don't know.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this is my mom's house.
You mind checking with her? Was it because the price was too high? Because I know we're not with that company, but I know there's other companies that install cameras and then their pricing is like 150 to $100.
No, I think it's more so because she's planning on moving out of town.
Okay.
So she's been like kind of back and forth from one place to the other. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So she's decided to move out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Where do you live?
Here for now. Yeah.
Where was your before this?
Over there on Malding.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you move too far?
No, I'm in transition right now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I get it. It's you know, where you
Okay.
some transitions in life that
Yeah.
I needing to do. You know, it's that
Yeah. It's about that time.
that time where it's like, oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
my early 20s, 30s. Now I gotta make the right moves.
Yeah.
And good decisions. You know.
Yeah.
You kind of like there, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty much right there. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's a cool tattoo you got.
Well, thank you. It is a oh, long story, long story. It's a tree.
Okay.
And these are cherry blossoms or flowers, but it comes from the heart. So it's like a heart tree, and just the inner expression. Yeah, it goes from here to here. Yeah. Thank you.
That's pretty awesome. Did you do it like got the idea somewhere or?
Yeah, all my tattoos have meaning, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a zipper. It's an inner beauty tattoo.
I can't see it with this.
Yeah. And it's an inner beauty tattoo. It's a zipper. It kind of needs to be spruced up, but it's an inner beauty thing, like an unveiling of the skin. I got the idea from Kat Von D's when she was doing her show.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I know what you're talking about.
Something Inc. I used to watch that show a lot. So yeah, she did it on like the side of a woman's, I don't know, abdomen or whatever. So yeah.
The tree one, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
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 Right.
Mhm.
And yeah.
That's I have other ones. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. This your son?
Mhm.
How old is he?
6.
What's your name? Alex? No. Watson? Johnny? None of us? Well, my name is Alex. And my son's Watson. What's your name? You have a name, I'm sure, right? Yeah? Your mama picked the name? Yeah? You like it? You do? Alright. Well, what's his name?
Kyan.
Kyan. I spelled K-A...
Khyaan. Kind of like cyan, like the color, but I spelled it a little different. So.
Kind of like my wife.
Mm.
Does a different spelling
Mhm.
on things.
That means she's creative.
Yeah, she's very creative. Yeah. She's got
That's a good thing.
a tattoo right there, but it's a butterfly. It's a big butterfly. So it's more because of her dad. Like
Yeah.
she started tattoos when her dad passed. So there's one right here, which is kind of like a moon, and then some little mountains because they're from that town with a lot of mountains. And later on, she got her initials. Crap, whoever did it wasn't very good artist.
Yeah, that's kind of where I am with this. I want to get it.
Big stuff.
Yeah, so this is like younger days that I got this tattoo.
Shit. Oh, she's got one over here and here. Right down here.
I gotta put one.
It's actually she's got 2. One's a leaf, and the other one's from is it juniper tree? It's a juniper trees, I think. Yeah, and in her town there's in the mountains there's these trees, those white trees, and I forget what they're called, but they're cool because they're all a family, so they're all interconnected on the bottom. So they preserve them. So what, if they die, it's not like you go plant one, so it's like they're all interconnected through the bottom.
Okay.
Which I forget the name of the tree. It's up in a different state. And I think that's about it. I think there's like 4 or 5.
Cool.
Well, when are you moving? Somewhere else?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of just up in the air. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
All right. Well, I'll try to check on you guys. Check with your mom, see if she still hasn't connected, but most likely you said she's coming now.
Yeah. What company are you with?
We're with Safe Home.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Who's this one with?
I forget. I don't know. I just go here.
See, the one thing that y'all do they install like the box somewhere by TV?
They did.
So a lot of these cameras, they have the monitoring, right?
Yeah.
So you pay.
Yeah.
But you also have that box, which is the memory separating, right?
Yeah.
So even if she cut the subscription, it can still record.
Oh, I don't think she knows that, but okay.
Maybe check, because
Yeah.
it's good to have them.
Yeah.
She's got 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Kind of keeps the outside safe.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. What was your name again?
Bashay.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Pleasure. Bye, buddy.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Kyan, come away from that door. Oh, the energy off of that was awkward. Weird. Come away from that door. Bro, he didn't go to no other house. He came straight over here talking about security cameras. Bro. Fucking A. Fucking A. Hold on, y'all. It's just always weird. It's just always weird. Yeah, they do those things where people go around and they ask about if you want home security and stuff, but I'm not, Okay. I'm extremely exhausted, collective. Hopefully y'all have had an amazing day. Elevations. So as soon as I went to turn on the live and stuff, like, here come this person to the door talking about security cameras and footage and stuff like that, child. Let me make sure that's not too loud. I don't know if he's the feds. I don't know if I don't know what he is, but he ain't a security cameraman. That's for damn sure. Because you already see cameras outside. So, like, why would you be coming here to offer security camera service where you already see cameras are clearly outside? So, anyways. Dude's energy was just like, what are you hiding? It just really felt like that. Like my spirit was like, what are you hiding? It was weird. I felt uneasy in my spirit. Not in a dangerous way. Anyways, Hopefully y'all have had an amazing weekend. Okay. It has been exhausting for me. One, because I have not been sleeping well at all. One, I know it's because somebody is doing dream magic, and it's just not, I'm not worried about that, but it's more so when the dream magic is being done, I'm told to get up and just stay up. So that means that people are up all night long. Mm. Anyways, so I know the Holy Spirit keep waking me up because people keep doing dream magic. It's just like it's obvious, and so I have not been able to sleep the best. Okay, I am extremely exhausted. But thank you for all my supporters, watchers, viewers, subscribers. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. Thank you for just supporting the cause, the messages here. For anybody that supports me from a place of good heart and good faith. I'll show you to the Most High God, Source, and the Divine. I'll show you to my higher self. I'll show you to those of you in the collective who are in a good space or who come from a high vibrational space. Mm, mm, mm. The more I get attacked, the more truth I speak. I know the more truth I speak, the more I get attacked, but the more truth I will speak. Period. I'm not going to stop speaking truth. I'm not going to stop saying what everybody knows and what people want to deny. I'm not going to shut up. It doesn't matter what you try to take from me. It doesn't matter what you do to me. I am going to continue to speak truth. The more you attack, the more truth I speak. And I mean, I will let this shit out, let the cat out of the bag completely. Okay? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the message. Collective, today gonna be a little different because I'm not gonna pull on the collective energy for those of you that are in good spaces and in good faith and that come here with good intentions and stuff. I am going to pull on other energies, okay? And this is what I'm being told to do. This is what I'm guided to do, and this is what I will do. If you are in the live chat and you have an issue with that, you are welcome to exit from the chat. I do not require anyone to stay here and listen to the messages, nor believe me. And in fact, I tell people, never take my word for anything. Always go to the Most High God Source for final confirmation. You're not to take man's word for anything. We simply, as messengers or whatever, truth speakers, we give out the messages, and then you do what it is that you feel like you should do with the information. Okay? We cannot count on other people to save us. We cannot even count on, listen, we can't count on anything but the Most High God Source to save us. And 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, God is going to tell us to go within and find the things that he has already instilled within us to save ourselves. I simply give out the messages to let people know that you are worthy, you are powerful enough, and it is always up to you to save yourselves. And this is why we don't take any man's word for anything. I don't care if it's coming from a divine being, a messenger. It's not such of that. We are not final confirmation. We are only just giving confirmation of what you already instinctually and intuitively know within yourselves, that you feel within your heart, within down to the cellular and molecular level. You know things to be the truth here, and you just need people to speak it out, even if it's the most crazy of things that you think of, that you have envisioned, that you have encountered or experienced or seen. Like, you know it to be true. And sometimes God will just work through anybody that's near you, that's on the same energetic level as you, to give out confirmation for what it is that you may be questioning here, that you may need clarity on, okay? But once you receive the message, again, it's up to you with what you do with the message. But I would always go for final confirmation. It's like if you ask God a question to reveal things to you, to give you a truth, a clarity, a confirmation on something. God will find the nearest person to you, like me, like anyone else here, who does it from a space of good heart, no intent of gaining something, no intent of malicious no malicious intent or ill will. Okay. God will give, or the divine will give the messages through us to give to you here. And then what you do with that is you go back to the Most High God source and ask, is this so? And is this the message? Is this the answer you were giving me? Most High God source, God will always answer you, collective. Make no doubt about it. God will always answer you. Okay. Elevations, Ron Lee. So, keep it cute in a chat. Keep it respectful. Okay. If you don't want to be disrespected, don't come over here with disrespect. Okay. Anyways, I'm not really worried about nobody doing any energetic work here. It's all it falls to the wayside. Sorry y'all, crystal is my pouch, my protective pouch. If you don't have one, make you one. Consider making you one. Okay. Anyways, at this time I'm gonna ask for protection from evil, from wickedness, evildoers and wicked ones here. Protection from those that come from a place of ill intention or malice in their hearts. Any hexes, curses, spells, voodoo, something or something with they, Greek, Yoruba, anything that is done, Ifa, whatever has been done with the malicious intent, as it is all about intentions, right? Protect me from those energies. Any other energies that I have not named and that I do not see and nor know of. Protect me from those energies that they wish to cause me harm or ill will. Alchemize those energies to use for a higher vibrational purpose, not for myself today, but for someone in the collective that needs it. Okay? So mote it be, and so it is. So I kept hearing, man, y'all, I kept hearing the word prowess, okay? Or some will say prowess, okay? I say prowess, okay? So I looked it up, and it says, prowess refers to exceptional skill, expertise, or bravery, often in combat sports or specialized field. It implies superior ability or mastery rather than basic competence. Synonyms include valor, mastery, proficiency, aptitude, and expertise. Okay? So, when I heard that, I heard AWAS. And if you know anything about ancient deities and things like that, ancient energies and stuff like that, like primordial, not primordial, but more so like reincarnated names of gods and deities and stuff like that, you would know that AWAS was another name given to Yakub, for anybody that may not or may not know. Okay, AWAS was also a god of war, a god of I want to look this up properly because it's been a long time since I studied. I believe it is Greek, but it's showing me Greek and Egypt. No. I wrote it down somewhere. It's in a book somewhere because they won't, like, Google is not pulling it up for me. But long story short, AWAS was the reincarnation or the name of Yakub. If we don't know the story of Yakub, that's not really something that I want to go into now. Anyways, so if you remember the definition of prowess or prowess that I just gave, okay? I also searched, when I got prowess, I heard AWAS, right? Okay. So when I looked it up, this is what it gave me. Programs, AWAS, Advanced Warfare and Security Solutions, okay? A list of internationally benchmarked tactical programs currently available. Most of these programs, MIL, INT, CT, and LE, are designed to, hold on. They're managed in Turkey, okay? Bro, this should say, I want y'all to hear me. This should say, our main mission is to provide tested, integrated, specially tailored, and managed turnkey. Oh, I said Turkey. Okay, turnkey, but it's actually Arabic, Islamic studies. Okay. Managed turnkey solutions in the form of warfare and security programs. This is what this says. Okay, so let's do the energy. Again, this is not a collective read. If you are looking for a collective read pertaining to your, maybe this will resonate with you for some reason. Maybe I'm talking to one of you here in the collective, some of you. However, this is going to be a little bit different. Okay. Excuse me, that was gross. Different angle here, so a different feel of the energy. So, thank you, and Ashe, and peace and blessings, elevations to those of you that are in the collective who have done yourself the due diligence. If you are a practitioner, a high priest or high priestess here, or a practitioner of any type of energy work, thank you to those of you that actually went through your spiritual channels here with your spirit guides and your ancestors and asked for clarification on me. So now if you're pulling cards for that, for the reason of that here, or you're doing any type of energy, just tapping in here. Maybe you want to check my background. Maybe you want to check if what I have been saying is true or not. And you went through your spirit guides here and you asked for them to do the checking and give you truth and clarity and awareness and just clarity on what it is that I've been saying and who it is that I am. I appreciate y'all for doing that. Okay. So I know the difference between those of you here that have possibly pulled cards or tried to connect to my energy or sent your spirit guides to ask my spirit guides and or ancestors here. Okay. So I really don't, it's not a problem. I thank y'all for doing yourself, again, the due diligence here. That lets me know that you all don't abuse your spiritual gifts nor your access here to the ethers, and like you don't abuse it. So I appreciate y'all for that. So this message is not aimed for you, just so you know. But my spirit guides told me the difference between who and what now, right? So they let me know that if you are tapping into my energy or pulling cards on me, it is a certain pitch or a tone that they give me in a particular frequency. To know that it is of good intent, no malicious, no evil or wicked intent involved. Okay, so I really don't have an issue with you. Thank you for allowing myself, the truth, clarity here to pave the way here for me to continue to speak my truth. If you just wanted to confirm if what it is that I say or who it is that I am, that's fine with me. Okay, but that just lets me know that you do things the right way. Okay, so I say unto you. Okay, and if you are a hidden helper, I say peace and blessings, elevations to you. Okay. Kane Cooper, the Don, elevations. Gasset Martinez, Ashe, elevations to you. Philip Harrington, Ashe, elevations to you. Elevations to everyone else in the collective. Lee Ramirez, Tanisha. You said, Tanisha, you asked what kind of product do I use on my face? I use the Dr. Malaxone, but I really like that. I like my stuff basic, okay? I've been using the Dr. Malaxone, but it breaks my face out. And then again, it's probably beauty spells, but who cares? Because, bro, I don't break out. I keep my face pretty clean. I do. I clean my skin with oil. Okay? These are Dr. Malaxone. And I'm not even going to say that because they ain't paying me. They're not paying me. I'm not gonna promote anything but the Most High God source, okay? What's up, Black God? Elevations, good people. Cartel. Y'all, okay, so. Philip Harrington, that's what's up. The only thing we do can know is ourselves here, So, bro, that man showing up here it just threw me kind of through a loop because like what? So, anyways, so distinguishing the energies that are pulling on me, whoever pulling cards on me for negative intent here, okay? I'm gonna pull on your energy. You should stay out of my energy, okay? You should definitely stay out of my energy. And the reason why I know is because there's another frequency here. And that lets me know that somebody's here. Now, I detected 10 energies. This is what I was told, 10 energies here, okay? I also heard something about the 7 initiates. I don't know what that is, what that means, but I heard something like about the 7 initiates, okay? For those of you that are out there, whether you're watching me now or later, it doesn't matter, okay? You pulling cards on me to find out information here. Let's go. Because you should just stay out of my energy. And I know like you probably pulling cards or whatever to see if your spell work or magic work. Child, the only thing it's doing is making me a little restless here. So, okay. So anyways, I got the 6 of Pentacles, the Devil, the Page of Wands, okay? Somebody has been offering the devil something, okay? Someone gave the devil, or somebody who works in dark magic, dark manipulation energy work. Someone has given that energy, whatever it is that they have conjured up, whoever it is that they have went to, somebody has given an offering. Now, this could be an offering of actual monies, but this could be also a sacrificial offering here. And then Page of Wands, to get information on me, to be told something about me here, okay? I just would not, just quite silly. I'm not even, but since you want to pull on my energy, it's like, it's a two-way street. You know what I mean? So, collective, when the spirits is telling me, like, it may be different for you, but for me, okay? And it don't matter if I tell people and they like, oh, try to find a different way around to not be detected. You are always detected because you stay out of my energy with malicious intent, okay? Or for the purpose of prowling into my energy, or thinking that you are skilled, thinking that you are skilled in the form of energy manipulation in any kind, okay? Stop pulling on my energy, okay? And the reason how I know how to decipher the difference, my ears, okay? So as I tell people, I have this sonar, okay? I have a sonar. It can be, I can use it in any way I choose to, okay? Typically, it's for my safety and protection and to detect, okay? Energy manipulation, whether it's good or bad, okay? If it's good, I usually get the ringing in the right ear here. It's not the worst thing in the world. And this is how I was able to distinguish. However, I keep this, my left ear, okay? The left-hand path, the spiritual path, the divine feminine side, okay? It keeps getting stopped up, okay? That lets me know that the energy that is flowing through my sonar radar hearing, okay, it is being stopped up, or there is a obstacle, a blockage, a force here that lets me know that people have negative intentions when you're pulling cards on me and pulling my energy, okay? So for those of you that have did that, you are the stopping force here, the obstacle. Salah. I'm gonna pull on your energy. I'm gonna see what it is that you want. I've already gotten three cards. It's just splitting the deck. Six of Pentacles, the Devil, the Page of Wands. Okay, you want information. You are offering up things to a dark warlock, wizard practitioner, an entity, anything like that. The Woo Lady, thank you for subscribing, love. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, it gets weird over here. Stick around for the ride. We ride the wave of the ripple. You hear me? So the information that you are getting with this Page of Wands energy, this could be outdated information. This could also mean that the energy or whatever information that it is that you got, that you thought you received on me here, it is a manipulative message, okay? And you came in with the intent of manipulation in a negative force or manner or intent. The information that you're getting, Page of Wands here, okay? You want to know what type of action and I also know what kind of reading people are getting on me, okay? I know if you are getting readings on, if you are trying to pull cards on me to see my physical state, what I have going on in the physical, what I have, like who it is I'm dating, like who, like what kind of things that I have going on, who are the people around me. I know if you are pulling cards on me to know about my physical state. And then I know the difference. So this is how sonar hearing and stuff like that works when you really tap the fuck into your own self. Okay. You can be able to read any energy and you can be able to decipher it down to a T. Okay. So I also know that if I get a certain stopping up or a certain ringing or a certain pitch, I know that somebody is pulling cards with malicious intent to see what I have, what is for me, what my spiritual nature is, what my energetic body is. Okay. Don't make no mistake about it. So again, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Devil, the Page of Wands here. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what it is that you want to know. Okay. I'm pretty transparent over here. The things that I feel comfortable enough sharing, I'll share it with the collective, and trust me, y'all see I'm blunt and I don't hold nothing back, really. And there's just certain things that I don't share because it's simply just not anybody's business, and I don't blame myself why, or it's not time. The divine, the Most High God source has not given me the clearance to go ahead and share certain things. What I did the other night, I was just guided to do that all in the midst of that full moon energy, you know? Thank you for the flower, Big Chief, okay? The OG. Y'all in the names, okay? So, let me take these off. Child, they irritating. And that's because I got bags under my eyes. I'm so freaking tired. I'm not even gonna lie. The Chariot, like you're going to spiritual jail, like whatever it is that you tried to send towards me or to do, I mean, it's like that will become your fate. Okay, man, when I say you going to spiritual jail, like it's almost like if you tap the people that are tapping into pulling cards on me specifically to be nosy as hell, you are invaders. This is what we consider trespassers, transgressors, and invaders. Okay, hidden enemies, seen enemies, known and unknown sources and forces that consider themselves my enemy, because I consider no one my enemy. Don't ever flatter yourself to even think that you are worthy to be my adversary. Shoe fly is really on some shit like that. You know why? Because I'm over here not bothering anybody, and when I get on here, I give out the messages to the people that need to hear the messages. People are in a place of lost state, confusion, in the midst of awakening here, and still there are people out there, let them do what they want to do. They'll get what it is that they want. Five of Cups, okay? Five of Cups. You pulled on my energy. You what you wanted to declare, who it was, to see who it is that I want, who it is that you did something to. Five of Cups, loss, depression, okay, sadness, grief. And I'm pulling only on the energies, collective, that keep invading my energetic field here. Four of Pentacles, okay? I feel like that you got what you want. It says financial insecurity, carelessness, losing money, hard to let go, delays, timidity, suspicion, defense, opposition, lack of initiative, wasteful, and unattainable. Didn't I say that whatever you're pulling on my energy, okay, it's just like Are the is the information that you're getting on me, is it causing you to be in a state of grief or depression? What? Because the dream work is not working? No, because my spirit team, God, keeps waking me up and saying, don't sleep right now. I mean, y'all up doing this shit all night, and then y'all go and pull cards on my energy to see, like, if it's working. It's not working. The only thing it's doing is I'm extremely exhausted, bro. Like, blah. 7 of Wands, okay? That's one thing you did find out, is that I'm protected. Let's go. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Give me, yeah, and I just wanted to point out these, like, you know, I ain't shuffle. I mean, I did shuffle, okay? But I just set them down. This says the sun. That's what people do know, okay? And it's not a boastful thing. This is not me being conceited, bro. I know who I am, regardless of whether people believe me or not. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. The more I speak my truth, collective, it's going to be more and more people coming out of the woodworks who want to discredit me, neutralizing all of that BS, because as I speak my truth, other people are going to come out and speak their truth. Somebody got to be the first one. Someone has to be the catalyst. Someone has to be the brave one to say all the things that people are scared to say, because you've already been deemed crazy. You've already been deemed undesirable, unfavorable, you know, unwanted. And it's a lot of people who they just decided to keep silent and stuff. Some people just waiting on the catalyst. I'll be that. Let's go. I done been under scrutiny my whole life. I done been attacked my whole life. I done been done the worst. And I'm pretty sure it's not the worst. You know what I mean? But it's been pretty bad. So let's go. The more you attack me, the more you try to pull out my energy and send spell work and shit like that towards me, the more I'm going to speak my truth. And you know what that means? The more truth speakers and seekers are going to come out in my defense, in their defense, in the Most High God Source's defense, because those are the people that vibrate on the same frequency as me, that went through the same things as me. Those my tools. That's my protection. That's my support. God gonna always give polarity, duality, whatever it is that you send out in the universe. God will give me the neutralizing force, which is the people that know that I'm not lying, that know they've experienced things, that know that what I'm saying is true. You come with a lie, God comes with 10 truths. For every one, there are 10, and for every 10, there may be 100 or 1,000. So I'm telling you, the more you do stuff to me, the more truth I speak, and the more truth speakers come out. The more the truth awakens people to the truth, and then they want to speak their truth. This is inevitable. It's inevitable. Get over it. Pluto energy. The need for control of, an obsession with, and a power struggle. What's the power struggle, baby? The Most High God is the power, the ultimate power. What's the power struggle? Who in a power struggle? Can you imagine somebody playing tug of war by themselves? Or better yet, can you imagine somebody playing tug of war when the string is attached to a doorknob that if they snatch on too hard, it's going to come right towards them and slap their ass dead in the face? This is the energy. Winning conflict. Spirit's like 4 of Pentacles in the reverse to the 5 of Wands. Winning conflict, hold back. That's what the fuck you do. 10 of Wands. Winning conflict, you will be held back. What do they want to know in my energy? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. And baby, that Gemini energy, whoever you are, the Taurus energy here. Baby, man, when I say y'all been identified, I don't have to do nothing to you. You gonna do it to yourself, or, you know, Most High God will straighten that ass out. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse: indecisiveness, opportunism, precipitation, dissipation, distraction, have no purpose. Wow. You know, what do you know? Of course they don't have no purpose, because if they did, they would be focusing on their purpose, themselves here, and their life's path, instead of pulling cards on someone else's. Anyways, yawn. Carelessness, lack of energy, depression, changing workplace here. Okay. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Wish fulfillment of a King of Cups. Like, baby, bye. What you wish on me will befall to you, you know. I also heard To whom much is given, much is required, and heavy is the head that wears the crown. Somebody is in disbelief, and it's just kind of like, get over it here. Okay? Destiny, wheel of fortune, bad karma, what goes around comes around here. Again, what it is that you are trying to energetically work on in my energetic field or send towards me, boom, it's right there with you. You get what you put out. I guess people still are in disbelief. And I'm talking about you in it for the long haul, okay? You're trying to see into my future. You're trying to see into my destiny, what's coming for the future. And it's just like, yeah, somebody's too invested in my energy, looking too deep into stuff. What does this person want to know? What my 9 of Cups is, what my wish fulfillment is, who a lover is. If I have a lover, boom, the devil. The devil. A Queen of Pentacles. There go this Taurus energy. This is a Taurus energy, okay, that somebody is connected to, contracted to, or contracted with here, okay? Somebody may be a seer here. Somebody may be gifted with the sight, but with that coming out with the devil, that's sacrificial energy, okay? Philip Hill, elevations, and thank you. 5 of Cups. See what I mean? The devil, 5 of Cups. Somebody is, it's like these people, they're real. Oh my goodness. There was the kisses of hell. The Knight of Swords, the 5 of Cups. Man, the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Hey, ain't no fighting for what you love over here. Shit, where? I don't see no love. I don't remember no love. So I need to find them something to do. 9 of Pentacles, what I'll say. Remove any energetic cloaks here. Energy manipulation at this time. Also, energy manipulation of my cards, how they come out. Also notify me when they are being manipulated by someone or anyone, whether they are in the live chat or somewhere else. I've been waiting on this fool to come out, this King of Pentacles. See, there is a King of Pentacles who is a person. I mean, this is a large person of interest, widespread person of interest here. This person is over not just one cult or not just one cult. This is a person that has made their money off of offering up. Okay. And this could even be doxing information. This could be doxing information, okay? This could even be the stuff where somebody has been paying people here to record folks in the collective try to record people, get people in compromising positions that they set up themselves. And I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on right now with this King of Pentacles, okay? This is the person behind the fucking scenes. He's not really a King of Pentacles. He's only that because he's been stealing your 10 of Pentacles. So let me tell you how he do. This particular person here, okay? And this is the person that's mad that a few months ago, I kept pulling on this person's energy, right? Remove any negative energy from my heart, pain, trauma, hurt, or emotional distress or unrest that I may feel in my heart so that I can give this message out and so that it doesn't interfere with the delivery of this message or how the message comes out to get to the collective. So this King of Pentacles, this is a person that wanted a particular divine feminine here. He all the time that this person's energy, when I was doing the collective readings, and trust me, I could differentiate between one King of Pentacles and the other, okay? Whether it's an earth sign or just somebody stable with money that makes wise decisions, whatever the case may be, or if this is a person who dresses up and parades around as a King of Pentacles, but they are actually a Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, they are flunky here. Okay, so somebody wanted to be seen in the eye of a particular divine feminine as a King of Pentacles person here. However, this person's energy started becoming finicky. See, people can never keep up the cloak when it comes to, if I'm doing divine messages for a divine being, masculine or feminine here, okay, an earth angel, a healer, a starseed, a shaman. If I'm doing collective readings on you, okay, a person can never keep up their cloaking too long in my energy. I know, I digress. I know.
how to distinguish, break down energy down real small. I look at small details that most people don't even know are there. I'm not going to say most people as in you collective. I'm saying most people as in people like this, right? This particular King of Pentacles is shitty. He is pissed off because he has been the one behind the scenes orchestrating stuff with these men cults here that have been going after divine feminine energies here to pollute their womb space, to exploit them, because with the Page of Pentacles and the Star, that's exploitation. This is a person that sets up and they will get people in compromising positions. They'll come and they'll bail these people out of jail. They know how to pull some strings to get you out on bail here, to even help you change your identity with the Page of Pentacles and the Star energy, okay? They know how to do stuff like that. They have connections. This person has ties, but they only the King of Pentacles because of the Ten of Pentacles. They keep stealing from people in the collective, okay? And they'll get these people out of jail. They'll get them out of positions or situations where these people they don't went through some stuff, or this person will approach people who are in states of lack here, okay? And this is why it's so important. We can't be materialistic, because this is a person that is a predator here. They prey on men, women, children, elderly, whatever. However it is that this person needs to get to a particular divine feminine or other divine feminines, this is what this person does. They target them. But what they will do, they will target, they will go to and approach in any kind of way people around specific divine feminine energies, okay? Okay. Okay. I think I might change the deck. Okay, let me shut that down. Let me do this. So what this person does is they will go around the people, lovers, or they'll even he'll even pay fake lovers. He'll go around your friends, these people's families, stuff like that. People that are going through stuff behind the scenes, that have criminal backgrounds, that have certain stuff. And this person, they are the devil. And this can even be a Capricorn. I'm telling you what I love. He is a Capricorn. And he will go around and around these divine feminines, their communities, their jobs, their everything. And he will pay people he will pay people off. He'll pay off their debts. He'll give them big things. I mean, extravagant gifts, but this is all with stolen money. This is a person who is a part of this big insurance schemes and inheritance schemes, right? And he will pay people money to make their problems go away. But then you are dedicated to this person. You don't realize, these people aren't realizing, have just laid in the bed with the devil and signed a contract with the devil. So not only that, if it's not that, this person will pay lovers and stuff to go and target. They'll get certain information on divine feminine energies. Specifically, this person is targeting those type of people here. Okay. And he will get enough information on particular divine feminines to know what they like, their taste, their what their hobbies, their favorites, their stuff like this. And this is what this person does, okay, with the people around the divine feminine in her community, wherever it may be. And then he'll take that and he'll typically give it to lovers, okay, potential lovers and suitors, okay, of a divine feminine energy. And he'll send them people in with false information or inaccurate information, or information where it's just like they know the truth. They know that they're coming in to destroy, steal, kill, and destroy. Okay. And but they have pledged allegiance to this person. They don't realize it until they're already in there here. Okay. And these people will be called to go in and target a specific divine feminine by way of lovers, by way of friends, by way of family, by way of bosses, co-workers, stuff like that. Even children sometimes. Yes, children too. Yep. And to destroy that divine feminine, because ultimately this person wants something from that, the star power from a divine feminine energy, because of the womb space here, because of the portal of the access to the ethers. This is what's going on. There is a King of Pentacles here. This is what's going on. So another thing that this person does is this person will approach people and pretend to be their friend here. This person will invite these people to parties and get-togethers and stuff like that. If you're masculine, they'll put the freak codes on you. Okay, he'll put the freak codes on you, make you think that you're all this and that and stuff. That's a part of the spell. Okay, And you're going to have all these extravagant things at this party, and you're going to be honored, and people are going to actually see you for who you are, type of shit, right? And then, you know, they'll get you to drink some stuff. They'll get you to eat some stuff. That's spell work again, okay? And then you'll be easily open and vulnerable and subjectable here to the freaky deaky shit, you know, in the bedroom. So then when you go and you're having the orgies and the sex parties with 2-3 hoes, for you, some of you feminines with these men and stuff, if it's just singular here at these parties, at these events that you met someone at, and they just see everything about you, right? This person will get these people in compromising positions, the Star of the Page of Pentacles, you hear me? And will record these people unbeknownst to them, and then use that to blackmail people into getting into bed with this person, and contracts with this person to do whatever it is that this person wants them to do. This is what's going on. So this person is pissed off because I caught him. I caught him. And I said it on a live, I don't know, 2-3 months ago. I caught him. I caught what he was up to. I caught what he was doing. Trigger warning. I am a smoker. It is a terrible, terrible habit. I do not encourage anybody to ever pick up nicotine nor smoking here. Anyways, this is what's going on. And so when you wonder why all these people are coming against you here, one, that they have already signed their souls over, or themselves over. They're not, people's souls belong to the Most High God source. The reason why most of us, or most people, are here is to accumulate their soul, reconnect to their soul. God, your soul is with God. But what they do is sell their spirit and their vessel, the things that they need within themselves, around themselves, that God has given to people or will give to people in order to get to your soul, okay? So you can get out. So you can get out. So this is what this person does. A lot of these, you know, y'all men need to hear this. A lot of these women that come towards you, it don't matter what kind of money you have. It don't matter if you take care of your provider here. A lot of these women don't want you like you think. Feminines, a lot of these men don't want us like we think. These people are paid actors to come in and sabotage, infiltrate your life, and sabotage you, either one, altogether, bring down your full infrastructure, Salah, or little by little, piece by piece, okay? This is what's happening. So I'm telling y'all, like, a lot of y'all masculine energies, you think that these women, you know, like, you, okay. And it's usually the sex stuff. This is how they get in y'all. The sex stuff. Yes, everybody have urges. We're grown. We have needs here. But where's the self-discipline? And even feminine energies here, because there's a lot of hoes out here. You go after the men with money, but they aren't really men with money, okay? The true wealth and richness is how somebody treats you, how they magnify you, how you magnify them. It's not always about money. That whole getting a bag and all that stuff like that, like, that's cool. But if that's your whole ultimate goal in life, baby, you have lost the war for your soul. You have lost. These women, masculines, these women do not want you because you're cute or because you're handsome. Most of these women like other women. And then for feminines, these men do not want you for your kindness, your heart, your love and stuff. And this is not all of them. So if you know, and I don't have to tell people not to take offense when they know, you know where you stand with yourself, who you are and where your heart is, okay? So I'm saying this to the people who, if you feel offended, then, hey, you need to evaluate yourself, okay? So with that being said, a lot of these men with money and stuff like that, like, they don't want you for that. They want you for the access to your womb portal here, okay? They don't care about your nurturing and compassion and love and stuff. This is why we keep getting our heart broken too, masculines and feminines here, okay? If anybody is ever coming towards you and they are getting you out of character, getting you beside yourself, having you do stuff that you would never do, always question it. It's very important for us to educate ourselves as adults. We a lot of us, we all too old because you got to be 18 plus on this channel anyways, right? We're all too old to be out here sexually promiscuous here and just throwing it in a circle with everybody, giving it out to anybody. We're all too old. We've all done it. And we're all too old. And that's because we're not being educated on the spiritual nature. And this is a part of spiritual warfare, a big part of it. So then you want to get freaky with somebody you just met, a stripper, a hoe, a big dog, the UGG dealer, the person with the wig with the big money because they pay for your trips and stuff like this. When they want to do freaky ass shit, 9 times out of 10 they were recording you, bro. So if you ever try to go back on them, dip out on them, leave them when they start doing the heinous wicked shit to you, or having you be involved in heinous wicked shit, so lot, you know. Then they hit you with the he hit you with the ha, Missy Elliott, okay? They hit you with, oh, I got you on camera doing this. Remember you did this? Remember you did that? This is how people getting caught the hell up here. Control your sexual orifices and urges here. A lot of this is about self-discipline. And this is how you know when people like this, okay? When people operate like this, you know that they don't know themselves because they have no self-discipline. Because you can be in a relationship and be freaky with your person, or if your person is open to other things here, but the moment that is the basis of how you move, why you move and stuff, and then money is added into it, and then all the other stuff goes out the door, you find yourself doing freaky ass shit you ain't never done and stuff. You need to reevaluate yourself and the people around you. And this is what this King of Pentacles has been doing. This person is targeting people. And he mad because I got on here, and after reading this man energy, thinking this person's so nice, and they're going to come in and they're going to spoil divine feminine. They're going to give you the life that you want, baby. You give you the life that you want. Masculine, you give you the life that you want first. You give to yourself what it is that you want from other people. We must give this to ourselves. If we can't provide it for ourselves first, we shouldn't be asking for nobody else to give it to us. And that's just point blank, period. And why I say that is because when you give it to yourself first and then someone comes in to add to or take away, you're never at a loss of yourself and what it is that you have if it don't work out. This is how we get ourselves in compromising positions. Salah, this King of Pentacles been doing this. And a lot of this has to do with recordings at these parties, at these grand juvenile events and stuff like that. What covered up as galas and covered up as celeb VIP parties and stuff like that. Exclusive access and stuff like that. I would just question it. Remember in Constantine? Was it Constantine? Constantine. Remember that he was doing his investigation and stuff, and he went into that bar, and in that bar, there were demons, okay? And I'm not telling nobody not to go to the bar, but I'm telling you the places where these things dwell at. Spirits, liquor, spirits, drugs, gateway drugs, portals, okay? This person is mad because I was able to finally break down the energy cloaks that he was wearing and the essence of other star energies that this person has. Page of Pentacles, blackmail, got them in compromising positions here, got stuff on them, hanging something over their head. Page of Pentacles, the star hanging something over their head here to be able to siphon these people's energy and cloak himself and their energy to manifest being a King of Pentacles. Being able to manifest a King of Pentacles, or to the visual of the glamour magic of, to walk in the essence. So when we pull in these cards, collective, when we're doing energetic readings and stuff, this person been coming out as an upstanding guy. But how will upstanding guy come out like this? A man of status, stature, valor, stability, prowess, a man of prowess, okay? Does not come conflictual like this. He is safe, sound of the mind, body, soul, and spirit, and stable within himself. How a King of Pentacles come out with the Knight of Swords? Come on now. It ain't true. And it's all about your 10 Pentacles, collective. This is the part, and this what this person don't want you to see. This what this person don't want you to see. And it's coming out. So this person has been possibly hiring people, even, bro, let me tell y'all something. 5 of Pentacles, people who are in lack, in poverty, left out in the cold. I'm telling you, this person is a plague doctor. This person is a plague doctor. This person is a plague doctor. Network, okay? Again, that AWAS energy, war. Remember AWAS, I looked it up. This person is the main key focal point here of spiritual warfare against us. They're using the technology, they're using the networks here. All this shit has been infiltrated. And it's like, everybody is like, well, what can we do to combat it? Walk in your truth. Don't ever go against you. If you know God wouldn't approve of it, just don't do it. And I'm not holier than thou, bro. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not holier than thou, bro. I say cuss words, I smoke cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not holier than thou. I'm saying if it conflicts with your spirit, don't do it. Because that's a part of spiritual warfare. The moment you go against yourself, you already in a binding contract. Little do you know, little do any of us. We haven't been told, we haven't been educated on this. And this is because one way they use is shmeksh, okay? We're not educated on shmeksh. I am a person who is very, very educated on shmeksh, okay? And it's not because I'm a shmeksh worker. It is because they took that out of the schools. Why? So the kids can be educated on what it is, how to do it healthily, how to do it protectively, okay? What it means to sleep with somebody unprotected. How to be able to distinguish between a healthy relationship and a healthy schmexual relationship, okay? And some that's just immoral and devaluing and depreciating of self. Huh? Oh, somebody in they feels. They having nightmares about what it is that I'm speaking. About a lot of people, a lot of true speakers that are speaking on this person. Huh? Yeah, in a minute. Okay. This person, again, Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, this person sends women towards y'all. Men, women, whatever. They look the part. It don't have to be fire sign. It don't have to be feminine. It don't have to be a Queen of Wands. These are people that look the part. People who look to be a part of the socialite status, having power, having pull with that Eight of Wands here. People who can make shit happen. And they doing it through this King of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Six of Pentacles. What else does this person want? Why are they in my energy? Why is this person hiring these karmic ass tarot readers to pull on my energy? Because it is karmic tarot readers out here. It is. I've been peeping shit, slick remarks and shit. Like, damn, bitch. Like, give congratulations or move the fuck around. It's really that fucking simple. Like, people think that you're so dumb, that you're so naive, that you're so gullible, that you can't catch the underhanded, slick ass comments and remarks that they fucking give you. And they out here on fucking YouTube, they out on fucking TikTok and stuff, okay? And this is what they're doing. I've been able to decipher the way YouTube been flooding my dang on timeline, my video timeline with all these different readers. And literally, I have went, you know how you hit the three dots on the side? I have went and say, do not recommend channel. And these motherfuckers pop right the fuck back up time after time after time. Same day. And I'm like, damn, YouTube, like I done sent a message to YouTube customer service and reports like, I've already asked y'all not to recommend these channels nor these readers on my channel, on my page. And they keep popping up. This is how I know that they are karmic readers. Five of Pentacles. These are people in lack. They'll do anything for $1. Even when it comes to the Knight of Swords, going in, guns blazing here, aligning themselves in an alliance here with people. Again, this is that King of Pentacles. A King of Swords, Hierophant energy. This is an occultist here who sacrifices people. Can't make it up. Who sacrifices people. And sacrifice don't, hold on. Sacrifice the collective does not always look like unaliving somebody. The sacrifices at these dang on parties here that these people are invited to, thinking that they the man, thinking that your friend is inviting you, helping you get initiated into something so you can have the best life and all the material things and stuff. Like, that's the sacrifice, okay? And then they get you in compromising positions where you're drunkard or where you're out of your mind here in an elusive state of glamour and schmeck drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, and all the thoughts and all the hoes and all the niggas with the money and everybody that get the bags and stuff. And they record these people. And some people so scared of what it is that they do and to walk in their truth. It's like, damn, we all do stuff. We all make mistakes. God don't expect for us to be perfect here. What it is we make a mistake, bro, and I'm not telling people to make them. And you catch yourself in the midst or after making a mistake, moving forward, you learn you don't make that mistake again. And when you walk in that type of truth about yourself, bro, nobody can use, I don't give a damn if you got a video of me being freaky with my man or any other fucking man for that matter. I don't give a shit. I'm an adult. I'm allowed to do freaky ass shit with my man. 9 times out of 10, he ain't gonna say what the fuck I did to him. But you ain't gonna make me feel bad for nothing that I did here. So if any motherfucker has been recording me or putting recordings out here of me, I did that in the confidence of being in a relationship with my man or so-called man or whoever was paid to come towards me. Baby, you will never make me feel bad. And these are parts of humiliation rituals. That's a sacrifice that these people do and that they use to get people to do their dirty work. And thinking they're going to keep their hands clean and they're going to collect all of the money. And guess what? When it all comes falling down, when everything comes crumbling down, everybody that played a role will be sacrificed instead of the one with the money that's going to run off on the plug twice and leave you back where you started at while you got into this shit. 5 of Pentacles. Get your mind right. 5 of Pentacles. These people are not progressing here. Queen of Pentacles. See? So how you go from a 5 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles because you want the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, these people are under judgment. And the judgment is they go back in the 5 of Pentacles, back into a state of lack. And it's like, was it worth it? And these are all in the results of people not walking in their truth. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Hey, we all got our own kinks and vices. But if you so fearful, stop doing y'all dirt with other people. That's one thing. Yin Yang Twist says, smoke by myself, drink by myself, cut when I want by my goddamn self. Because he said, if I do it by myself, I ain't going to tell him my goddamn self, right? So do your stuff discreetly here. Learn contract laws. Learn NDAs and stuff like this if you want to be out here being freaky. Make it very clear that you do not consent to being recorded during any events. And if you record it, sign an NDA. If you are doing that with your partner or whatever it is that you got going on, there needs to be a mutual inner and overstanding here. This is a part of sexual protection and education, okay? Because our natural human nature is to want to be freaky. It's natural, bro. But sex is supposed to be used as a manifestation tool, as a healing tool, not as a way to sacrifice people, to get people in contracts here, to get people to go. Fucking hey. Okay. To get people to go against themselves here. Okay. All that being open and stuff like that, like the poly shit, like come on now, like break it down. Is it beneficial to you? Or you doing something to appease to another person? But anyways, 7 of Swords, okay? Yeah. Somebody got a message here, pulling on my energy, pulling cards on me. You got the message that you're not only are you stuck and binded, but you going to jail, like physical jail. There may be deliberations going on with a particular Queen of Pentacles energy, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. But this is a Taurus energy. And then there's a Gemini energy as well, baby. Y'all been out it. And this is the thing, collective, also. I want y'all to also know this, like, you know, you go through stuff and it be like crazy as hell for you to want to tell people. People want to believe you here. And it's like, because so many people are a part of it or against it. This is the thing, though. For everything that is done towards you deceitfully, deceptively, maliciously here, and you're scared to speak up, God will give you 10 messengers like myself, like anybody that is on the same frequency of you or who accepts your clarion call for help. This is what your spirit does when you are in distress or duress of any kind here. It will send out a clarion call, and God will select whatever messenger he needs to get your message out. So we believe you. When y'all go out here going through stuff and you think nobody is with you, nobody believes you, we getting the messages and we putting them the fuck out here. And that's why this King of Pentacles, King of Swords energy here. This person is Capricorn, Aquarius. I don't care what nobody say. Capricorn, Aquarius. This King of Pentacles, man, this is why he being out of here. And this is why this person has karmic ass readers pulling on my energy and sending the hexes, curses, spells. And now it's also time for me to say some other things, okay? Let's talk about racial things, right? Prejudices, right? Okay, for my black and melanated men, I don't like to say black because I want y'all to know what you saying when you call yourself black. I'm not black, bro. I'm melanated. I'm brown. Okay? Okay? I'm caramel, I'm honey, or whatever you want to call me. I'm not black. Black is a status, not a color. It is a status of blackball, blacklisted, undesirable. This is why I don't say that. And it's in legal law. It's in the law books and dictionaries. This is the moment you declare yourself black on any type of affidavit or called affidavits, petitions, and contracts. You declared yourself to be undesirable, disconnected, not worthy of being called a human being or human rights or unalienable rights and stuff. I never say that right. I always fumble over that word, but you know what I mean. So for my masculine energies out there and your black community here, it's okay for y'all to date outside of your race here, but the fact that y'all coming after the melanated women here is crazy beyond me. And then y'all would say y'all like to say stuff. I'm gonna point out something to y'all right now. Okay. And if I speak on your race or nationality, you feel some type of way about it, hey, then you need to question yourself, because this is a state of awareness. This is a message of awareness, not attacking nobody, not downgrading or downplaying anybody's race. What I'm saying is that for you melanated men to be out here and come from a melanated woman and be melanated, and then you go outside of your race, cool. Hey, other people fine too. Like, hey, there's a couple of little outside my race that shit. But what I'm saying is that you do that, but then the person that you are with, you play into them being the best of the best of the best of the best, and trick you or deceive you into hating your own black women, which means you just telling that person you hate yourself. And that person, what you doing is you are, unbeknownst to you, you are getting into these contracts with these people, women and stuff like this of other races, and telling them you are open and vulnerable to your blackness being destroyed, to being infiltrated, to being manipulated, and therefore sacrificed. I want y'all to know what that means, okay? So then when y'all using stuff like, oh, I don't want to deal with black women because the attitude, the waving of the head, the snapping of the fingers, the mouth, the everything, but then y'all go and get with Latina, with Cubans, with Dominicans, and they do the waving of the neck and the running of the mouth and the snapping of the fingers, talking shit, and y'all find that sexy and cute, but in a black woman, you hate it. You call us bitter, you call us hateful, and you say that you don't want to be with the black woman because we are all these things. We are bitter black women and stuff like that. But then you go get with women of other races that literally are mimicking us. And I want to make another thing fucking clear to y'all, okay? The Vatican, they worship the black Madonna, or the melanated Madonna. I'm yelling because this is my channel and you over here. That's why. Idiot. So anyways, it's like, why are you yelling? Because I'm a black woman and I talk loud and I have power and force of the Most High God source in my voice. And this is what they try to hate about us. Black men make you hate about us, but then you go get with a woman that does the same thing. Is kind of stupid. So don't degrade or downgrade your women of your same race because you want to make that as an excuse to be with a woman who wants to mimic after her of another nationality. It's stupid. It's stupid. And what you are doing, you are telling you are telling source that you are hateful of yourself and not worthy of yourself, nor do you love yourself. And it's just a point blank, period. And then these women do root work and stuff and spells on y'all. And then the next thing you know, y'all are going after the divine feminine melanated population here for these women. And what I'm telling you, they don't love you. They don't care about you. Some of them, they do. But for the most part, these are paid agents here to make you go against yourself. Because the moment you go against a person of your same race, whether you're melanated, Cuban, Dominican, Hispanic, Havanian, or I don't know how you say that here, Belizean, whatever, Tamano, Taino, you're black Filipino, you're melanated of any kind. Remember the one rule, the moment that you go to outside of your race to another nationality and you agree with them to attack someone of your race, you are, unbeknownst to you, betraying yourself, therefore betraying the Most High God's source. Because I am tired of being called a black bitch and hoe by a black man or black men that come towards me to date me. And then you all in my fucking face talking about how you like Latin and Cuban and Dominican and Hispanic women. And it's just like, so the fuck what? Then go over there and date them. Why are y'all coming to black women and then showing us to be, what were we supposed to be jealous that you want to go over there? That's fine. That's fine. It's just like, it's fine. But to be called a black woman, a bitch, and a black woman, a bitch, and a hoe, but saying you stand for Martin Luther King, but saying you stand for melanated rights, but saying you are a leader in yourself. Where is the leadership at? There's no leadership and there's no honor in that. Y'all need to start getting the people need to start getting this shit straight. And again, if you are dating anybody outside of your race and you love it there and they are not convincing you to attack people of your own race, then I love that for you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those of you here who think that the freak elites from another nationality are better than your own race of women here. And they literally they do the same things we do. They bitch, they complain, they mean mug, they snap, they wave their necks when they talk loud, they scream, they yell, they fuss, they use their hands when they talk, they're all in your face. And I'm trying to figure out where the fuck is it a betterment or where is it better? But somehow people keep attacking the black one, the melanated woman. I think not. We have bass in our voice. This is the power, the force of the Most High God's source. People talking about why you talk loud. Because I'm powerful. This is my energy, not all day, every day, but this is my energy. When I am speaking my truth has a force and a power with it. And if people consider it yelling, then baby, bye. On some real shit, then baby, bye.
Mommy,
Yeah.
I see a packet.
You see a package? You can go get it. You want to go get it? I can see you from here. Child, he stayed home today. Anyways, I want to say that. That needed to be, because I'm telling you, this is how we getting got. And then now that all these races, they getting snatched off the street by ICE and stuff like that, they like, where the black people at? We need y'all help. We need y'all like all the marches, all the protests, the everything. For the Latin and Hispanic and Mexican communities and stuff for being done to them what's already being done to us, and they want our fucking help, but we keep being disrespected, especially black women. It's the audacity for me. I'm sick and tired of it. Get it together, melanated communities. I don't care what kind of melanin you are, and for you to think that you are Afro-Latino, Afro-Mexicano, or anything like that, for you to be that and hate black people or hate African Americans, however you would like to call it, is a fucking conundrum in itself. The fuck? Because people ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna state the obvious. Because what? And we in danger. We in danger. Black, it's like, oh, that's what black women getting for dating outside of their race, except for black men out here doing fucking demonic and devilish and witchcraft voodoo shit with these other fucking races, these Latin women and stuff like that. Y'all know this is nothing but a repeat of what black men did with white women back in the days, right? And guess who was left susceptible? The melanated woman. It's because y'all black women won't let a black man lead, and y'all always got an attitude. But when we've been letting y'all lead. For centuries, for eons, we've been letting y'all lead. Where is the state of the black family today, of the melanated family today? It's non-existent, but you motherfuckers want to go and commingle and intermix and procreate with other races here that are fashioning after the fucking black woman. Get your fucking mind right. Because if I get called a black angry bitch, it'll be real funny. Cayenne. Because it'll be funny. The Most High God show up and dude, blacker than black. What you gonna say then? I guess we finna see though, right? We gon' see. What you gonna say then? You gonna call God? Anybody gonna call God a nigga to his face? Anybody gonna say, God, you a bitch ass nigga to his face? So Most High God, you know. I'm just wondering. Is anybody gonna look at God and say, your black woman is imperfect? Your daughter, your sons are imperfect? Huh? Because y'all finna fucking find out. And this is the crazy thing, is that this King of Pentacles is probably more than likely black. Or this person has a racism. Either it is a self-hatred of himself, of what he is not, or a self-hatred of himself, of what he is. Either way, this is a very racist person. And they win and reel y'all in and stuff. And then y'all out here making fun of black women when they out here of melanated women, when out here getting unalived by other races. It's like, what choice do we have? We don't have y'all. Y'all ain't protecting us. Y'all don't want us, remember? We're undesirable. You don't desire your mother. You don't love your mother. So we're undesirable because of that. Your childhood wounds, your mother wounds, your father wounds. We are undesirable. Y'all leaving us out here with no choice but to date outside of our race or be celibate. And then when we celibate and don't want to date y'all, y'all go and y'all put the fucking coats of fucking the same race of men to come after us and degrade us, manipulate us, deceive us, unalive us, and think that you're gonna live sweet and safe and peaceful with another race that don't fucking like you. Because if they had you do that to your own people, they're going to do it to you. You will go from the beginning was the Five of Pentacles. Okay? We got all these pentacles in between, and y'all taking action for the pentacles here, for other races and stuff. And then you think that you are safe because they've been fucking you? Don't make me laugh. What? Oh, yeah, this came out, y'all. I'm tripping. Queen of Wands in reverse. These hoes. Okay. Them hoes. I'm telling you, like, it's the melanin with this within us ourselves, y'all. Half black, half white, half Hispanic, black, whatever you want to consider yourself. The melanin in us is a crystalline force. It is a power. It is a spirit of the Most High God source that gives our words power and force. That's why when we speak up, nobody want to stand with us. Nobody want to help us when it was the unaliving of black men and stuff. Nobody marched or protest or did all this shit all around the world. Nobody did that, right? But now that it's happening to them, the same people that turn their head and say they not our race, they don't fuck with us, we this, we that, we monkeys, we thugs, we all that, salah. Look, now they need us to use the power in our voice to stand up for them and the injustices that they are incurring. I fucking think not. Six of Wands, judgment. It's like everybody that thought that they were better for whatever one reason or another is just like, well, judgment. It really is judgment. And those of us that had to forstand injustices and things like that, we get to move on. Six of fucking swords with the world. We get to move on. I advocate for right and wrong. I don't care what race you are, but when I'm seeing this and then it's being done to me and it's just like, okay, well, wow. It just be like, yeah, they the freaks, they the hoes, they the one with the bad bodies, they the one, they literally fucking paying to get their bodies to look like a black woman, to fashion after a black woman. Remember when they put us black women in zoos and they motherfucking made fun, poked and fucking prodded and treated us like animals because of our wide hips, because of our fat asses, because of our natural physiques here, curvy, thin, all alike here. They fashion after us, and then what they fucking do, they went and started getting them fucking dresses where they was doing the fucking thing, the extensions with the big fucking fake booties. Come on now. And now we got bitches out here. It's a BBL epidemic. It's a tit epidemic. It's a curvy, thick, people getting nipped, tucked, snipped, and lip injections and facial fucking fillers here, bro. Huh? To fashion after us, but we're the undesirables. But then now everybody gonna be saying, black woman, please come save us. Black man, please come save us. Everybody black, please use the power of the force of the Most High God source that's in your voice to speak up for us. Like, the fuck, why? Because if you really want to know, all of them betrayed us, and they were a part of the 400 years plus of slavery. They have been a part of it. Now these people are under judgment. And this is the thing that people don't want to say. They're getting snatched off the streets because they were a part of the fucking shit against us. And I still got melanated people calling me a black, angry, bitter woman. Like, bitter for what? Who Oh, baby, I'm with God. You ain't got that. You can look better than me. You can think everybody look better than me. Think they got more money. They got a better body or physique or face and stuff. You can think and feel all of those things here, baby. I got God. Like, what the fuck you talking about? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. So fuck. Two of Pentacles. Come on now. Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Come on now. Like, these motherfuckers don't like or love y'all. Masculine or feminine. They don't like or love y'all. They want your sunlight. It's in the power and the base of your voice. It's in how you stand and hold your head high in honor of how you move in valor. Prowess. Okay? Tower. There we go. Tower, Nine of Pentacles, the strength. Who's standing strong? Now it's like, oh, we don't like black women because y'all think y'all too independent. Y'all too feisty. Y'all think y'all better than a man. Y'all try to be the man. Y'all try to be a masculine. Well, damn. If I look around, if most black women look around in the family household and the structures and every fucking thing, where was the black man? So we have to take on a role in any sense, in any part of society as the masculine because we don't have it. We haven't been having it because y'all want to give it to other people, other races, and stand up strong and powerful for fucking them, and then say y'all don't like us because of our attitude. We're too masculine. Well, where was you bitch ass niggas to be the masculines? Leading our family astray, leading the family where it is apart and divided here. We don't have no choice but to be the masculine and feminine, and we know that the only way we gonna survive is being in a masculine energy and role. It's not that we want to be masculine. It's not that we want to be the man. It's not that we want to emasculate or demasculate you. It is because we have no fucking choice. And then y'all want to talk bad and say, see, that's the reason why. That's the reason why. Well, go ahead, where the fuck you fucking at? And your ass to sit up over there and fucking judgment where the fuck you been at and where you will stay. Where you will stay. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. Come on now to the Ace of Pentacles. Come on now. God say faulty. God said foul on the play. You think these people love you? Huh? People gonna see what love is, and then they gonna really want it. And then when they get over there and realize that them karmic men and women and stuff and whoever else that they got paid the money with and to go with, and they the freakiest in the fucking bedroom, like, no, like, let's be real, we all fucking freaky. We all freaky. Don't nobody want to be freaky with somebody that's spreading their dick far and thin. Don't nobody want to be fucking freaky and do freaky shit with a person who they can't have to themselves, who mixing and mingling our fucking spiritual and sexual fucking energy connection to source with every fucking body in a fucking community. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you like all the third parties and everything like that, that's fine and dandy. But if that's the only way only thing that give you weight, that give you sound mind, body, spirit, and give you fucking motion, baby, you a fucking karmic here. And not only that, you are not of the divine. You are not of the divine here. Because divine don't move solely off of that. We know that you use that energy for a specific purpose. But don't nobody want to mix and mingle they shit with somebody you tapping and dipping into raw. They tapping and dipping into everybody that your homeboys, your friends, your family members, raw. You know what I mean? Like your cousins, your Uncle Sam, shit. I don't know. Fucking, they fucking dipping into everything raw. And you think that we not freaky enough? No, we just unturned off. Because if that's all the fuck you have to offer, then it's just like death. And that's why this shit is all over the place. Death plagues. That's why it's all over the fucking place. Because y'all want to go somewhere where people are freaky as hell. But the fact of the matter is you just didn't invest enough into a connection because, one, you hate yourself. You hate your own race. You hate your kind, right? You don't invest nothing into them. You're not an upstanding citizen nor a person to your community, or you're a disgrace to your fucking race here. You're a disgrace to your fucking race. And you don't stand up for your fucking communities, and you wonder why nobody want to stand up for you. Who want to get freaky with you in the bedroom? Bye. Like, take your motherfucking ass up over there. Get freaky up over there. Get freaky over there. And then when you sitting up here and they reading out your motherfucking death note sentences at the fucking doctor's office, aka the doctor, the practitioner, when they reading out your death note sentences and shit, the first thing motherfuckers want to do is go back to the person that had their back, the people that had their back, like, oh, I should have listened. I realized this person didn't love me. Get the fuck on. This is not an angry, bitter black woman. This is a person of melanin, a person that cares about all things. Hell, I care about the plants. I will cuss your ass out about the plants. I would cuss your ass out about the trees. This is about what's right and wrong and the things that people don't want to fucking say, but that need to be said. Because at the end of the day, now everybody is turning back. The wheels are turning. The wheels of hands are of time. The wheel of fortune is turning back to where people recognizing the melanated race for who they are. And now everybody need our fucking help. The power in our voice, the snappiness, the force, the power, the banding together of numbers here. Now everybody need that for them. Now where was they at for us? And this includes black men, black women. If you traded on your own race, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Not traded as in you went and dated somebody else outside of your race, but traded as in you went and dated outside of your race and then you helped that person to attack, degrade, and damn near demolition your own race. That's who I'm fucking talking to. And then you want to pull cards on people. You want to stalk people. You want to form gang stalking programs of ex-boyfriends, ex-husbands, people who jaded and shit, ex-girlfriends, ex-wives. They all working together. Everybody sleeping fucking together. And you wonder why you're sexually immoral. You don't even know yourself. No personality. No, nothing. Very degrading here. If you ask me, oh man, a big part of the fucking population, which is everything that's going on is the part of the population control, because that's another download that I got about the Georgia Guidestones, which I think been happening. An extermination event. An extermination event. The Georgia Guidestones. When they put them motherfuckers in that ground, that was a settlement, okay? That was a settlement of things that were to come. Where we at? An extermination event. Okay. Hey, God say stay where you thought you would be, where you would be victorious at. 4 of swords, 6 of wands. Stay where you thought you would be victorious at. You know why? Because where you at, it's under final judgment. It's under final judgment. People made their choice. God, the Most High God said it was going to come a time where people were going to have to decide what side they were on. It's like you picked your side. And it's even if you dated outside of your race, it's not about that. The picking of the sides, the moment you went against your own kind, you picked the side. You told God you would go against yourself, and God knows that if you would go against you, you would go against him. You know that, right? I hope people realize this. Hey, who am I to say anything? I'm just a black bitch. The fuck? Nobody got no more motherfucking times. Give me this energy that's been this person that's been pulling on my energy. Who is this on this side? I mean for, I don't know, 2-3 days, maybe longer, but specifically, I detect 10 different energies here, okay? Or 10 different readings here. They're not all bad, but at least 10, okay? Somebody been pulling I'm on my energy, and it was just like, what the fuck is that? And then my spirit was like, somebody pulling cards, karmic ass tarot readers and shit. Somebody want to know my home life. Listen, this is the thing. It's just like, mind your fucking business that pays you. God, my business don't pay you. My energy don't pay nobody no more. Nobody allowed to attach to my vitality. I can promise you, if you think you're attaching to my energy and draining me, oh, you attaching to something in my energy, but it ain't what the fuck you think. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm saying. Nosy, looking little ass motherfucking what you call them, Karens and Sharons and Carltons and shit like that. Looky little ass motherfucking niggas looking into my energy. Home life, love life, new beginnings, power, money. Like, what the fuck? Like, you ain't getting none. Fuck y'all want. Fuck crazy ass shit, bro. I could never imagine myself. I could never, and that even down at my lowest, I never sat around and stalked people's page. I don't do that. Somebody broke my heart, you cheated on me. I don't fucking care. I'm not stalking your page, the whole you cheated on me with page. Somebody did something wrong to me. I know they wronged me in any kind of way. I'm not sitting up stalking people and worrying about what they got going on, pulling cards and doing voodoo and witchcraft and shit like that. I got better shit to do about myself, because I need to look at me and be like, bitch, what the fuck was wrong with you? Where you let this shit happen? Where was you at? Where was your antennas? This is what I do in my time when I get hurt. And my time is used for reflection. Fuck I do, what the fuck I look like looking at somebody else? I don't give a shit what's gonna happen, because 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, 1,000 times out of 10, I know that when people do me wrong, they always end up fucked up. And you know how I know? Because God always give me dreams and visions about them people, and it just be like, well, you know, it's just like people just can't resist. They just can't resist the good people, the people of the light, the people that are healers, the people here that are truth speakers, the people who the most shit done been done to. They just can't resist just being, you know, just being that extra little, you know, they gotta see a tear out of you. My tears, very expensive. My tears are very expensive. My heartache, the 3 of Swords, that pain, that trauma, very expensive. Just as much as people made, which was pennies on the dollar. Just as much as pennies the people made off of doing those things to me, trust me. Oh, I'm getting it back. I want mine in recompense. It is a promise. It is inevitable. I'm going to get my shit back in recompense. And that's in whatever respect people would like to consider it. But there is a King of Pentacles that keep having readers. Look, there he go. I don't know who this man is. I want to see this nigga face. AWAS. So, another energy that I got was Asmodeus, whatever you did. Send that motherfucking energy back to its respective places of hell, of hellfire and purification. That's another energy. So, I'm going to tell y'all something, collective. No matter how crazy I seem, bro, and I'm probably crazy, okay? Who wouldn't be crazy after everything that I've been through, right? Who wouldn't be all over the place? But nonetheless, that don't make what I'm saying less true. So over here at my mom's house, I was still staying at the other house, right? I used to come over here, and this was like last winter. I was coming over here. And it's this house that sit right across from my mom, big ass, nice house and stuff. It sat vacant for over a year. Nobody would buy it. Nobody wanted to buy it. Nobody wanted to rent it out, no nothing. And so finally, guess what? Some Hispanic people moved over there just a couple of months ago. We're going to table that discussion for later. Because I see you. Anyways, so it sat vacant. And I got something like something wrong with that house. Like something wrong with that house. I don't like it. There's something wrong with that house. So when I would come over here to my mom's house and stuff, I would drive over here and shit. And as soon as I pull up to my mom's house now, she sits on the corner. This house is on the other side of the street on the corner. There's a street light that these two share, right? So I'll come over to my mom's house, y'all, and that street light, as soon as I pull up, it would go out. It would just be dark. Go inside, the light on. Come out, the light go off. And this happened for months and months and months. It don't do it no more. It does not do it anymore. But this went on for months and months and months and months and months and months and months for a long time. And I'm like, there ain't no way. Because I would sit in my mom's house and I would watch that street light and I would watch it stay on. And when I go out, it'll cut right the fuck off. Okay? When I would pull up, I'm coming down the street, I could see it on. As soon as I get to the corner of my mom's house, when I pull into her driveway, it'll cut off. So one night, I forget what was going on. One night, and this was last year. One night, I was coming out of my mom's house, and pause. I pulled up to her house. I came over here to get some stuff or do whatever I came to do, and I was here for about an hour. As soon as I pulled up, the light went out, right? So get done doing what I'm doing over here. I go out. I go to get into my vehicle, and I had a truck, SUV at the time, and the passenger window wouldn't roll up because, of course, the gang stalking and shit. I wasn't able to roll it up, so people were able to air tag my shit and be all in my man, bro. Story for other days, y'all. Story for other days. So a passenger window, it wouldn't roll up and stuff. And I came out of my mom's house. The light went back off. And when I stepped into the driveway, before I could even get in the truck, y'all, I kid y'all not, I heard, and I was like, and of course, me and my energy knowing that I can do what I can do, and we're not going to really go deep into that. I'm like, I already detected danger, like something was wrong when I first came here. But when I come out, the light go off, I hear, and I heard some say, we've been looking for you. And I looked the fuck up, bro. I kid y'all not, on the roof of this house, bro. This house, on the very top, it still kept some of its old structure, right? And on the top of this house, y'all know how some houses have little short iron fences that go around it and stuff. At the top of this house, it's on the top of this house, bro, it's nighttime. This light done went out and stuff, and I heard, "We've been looking for you." Like that, just like that. But in my head. And I look up, and it's this fucking, I don't know what to make. It was like, I don't know what to make out of it, bro. I don't know how to explain it to y'all. And it was like, this thing, y'all, it was like, I can see what I can feel. I can see what I can hear. I can see what I can think. I can see it like clear picture, clear as day. I can see it. And this thing was talking to me in my head. And bro, it had to be like 9 feet tall, y'all. I kid you not. And it had a cape. Look, it had a cape on just like this. Just like this, bro. I kid y'all not. This thing was huge, and it was squat, bro. It was squatted the fuck down. It was squatted the fuck down, looking dead at me. And I'm like, oh my God. And it was talking to me in my head. And it said, "We've been looking for you. We have searched across galaxies looking for your kind." And this thing was the energy was lust. And not in a sexual way, lust like consume. I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, and I was just standing there like shocked. And then my mama came outside and she was like, "Shay, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, she's like, what is it? What is it, Shay? What is it? What is it? And all of a sudden, it cloaked this motherfucking self. But I knew it was still sitting right there. Yeah, I turned to my mama. I know people, because, you know, like, as a kid, people got scared when I say shit like this, when I express things like this to people. They got scared of me. They were scared of me. That's why I was always locked the fuck away. So I ain't say nothing. I was like, oh, nothing. I was like, oh, nothing. You know, I'll just try to play it off as cool as I could. I get in the vehicle. I go, that's what I came to do. I came to dry my clothes because my dryer was broke over there. Put my clothes in the fucking truck, y'all. And I proceeded to, the street light was still off. I kid y'all not, y'all. I pulled out of this driveway and I'm driving down the street. I didn't live far from here. I just down the street, turn a corner, turn another corner, and go up a little bit. That's where my house is, right? Or was. Whatever. It was. And I pull out my mama's driveway. The street light here is still off. I pull out. I start driving down the street. Bro, every light in front of me started cutting off. Every street light started cutting off as soon as I got to it. As soon as I fucking got to it, bro. And then I looked to the fucking side in the window. And I'm driving, y'all. And I looked at the window. I can't let down, bro. This motherfucking thing running next to the fucking truck. It's running next to the fucking truck. It's running next to the truck, keeping up with the speed of the fucking truck. My head is tingling right now. Like this thing, it was, and then like, that ain't the only things I've fucking seen, y'all. That ain't the only things I've seen. Whatever. I learned to distinguish between the ones that are good and the ones that are not. Okay. And so how I know I'm not tripping is and then I guess people just scared. If people knew themselves, you would know you have nothing to fear. And that's why I know that when people around me literally see it, they experience it, I record it, they see the record, they see this shit. And they'll be scared as fuck. And then when it come time for these motherfuckers to speak up, they be like, I don't know what I seen. Like, I don't know. Like, or they'll just be looking stupid and be like, bro, like, I need you. I need you to fucking say that you seen these things. Nobody wants to stand up for me. They try to deem me crazy. They try to take my kids from me and every fucking thing, bro. I told them motherfuckers, you ain't taking my fucking kids, bro. I ain't crazy. And these people know. People know that these things are happening to me. People know that these things have been going on. They just too scared to say so because they've been approached by this King of Pentacles, whoever he is. He's not just doing it to me. He doing it to plenty of people in the collective here. And I think that this King of Pentacles is not a man. I'm telling y'all what I love. This King of Pentacles, Emperor, King of Swords. He coming out as too many energies. It is an energy, bro. They want to eat our light. They want to eat our psychic abilities, our spiritual gifts. They want to eat our melanin. This is why I'm talking to y'all about being melanated, how you hate the very thing that is meant to save. They want to eat it. This thing told me like they've been traveling across fucking galaxies looking for me. And when he said I also detected a group. And none of them, I didn't detect a feminine energy. All of the energies were masculine. And if you ask me what this thing looked like, what did I feel that it looked like? Because if I can feel it, I can see it. And if you ask me what I feel that it looks like, it was like a mixture between the Mothman of the Mothman prophecies and Jeepers Creepers. I kid you not. And it was tall. And it's not the first fucking time. This thing used to perch outside. The street light in front of my house, my house, I live kind of like a cul-de-sac. All the other street lights, it's at least 12 other street lights on there. The only one that constantly goes off and stays off is the one in front of my house. This thing used to sit and perch on my roof. It would let me know it's there and wake up in the middle of the fucking night. And again, sonar. So it's like, what it does is, I don't know how to explain it to people. What it does is it's like, if I can make the sound, okay? And it's gonna sound weird, but if I can make the sound, it's like, that's what it's like. That's what it sounds like. And it will vibrate at a certain rate. If it vibrates fast, I know that I'm being awakened by the ancestral spirits and spirits that are of high vibrations. But if it vibrates a certain way where it's stuck, like in my ear, what it was doing last night, the night before, and if it's like that, I know that there's danger lurking. And this thing will perk like, bro, I'll wake up dead in the middle of my sleep at night and hear this thing talking to me like, telling me I smell good, telling me I like, oh. I don't know what it is, but it's giving me the energy of Asmodeus or Asmodeus. And it's not the first time, only in this lifetime have I detected it. But once I encountered it, I remembered this thing from other lives and even from other planets, other celestial planets and places that I have lived on and come from. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. It is that this is the energy, whatever this thing is, whatever they are, because I call it thing because they are as one. I'm telling you, when this thing, bro, when I seen it and it said, we've been looking for you. It's almost like, bro, I don't know how to explain this shit to y'all. It's almost like I seen a row of them, this thing split up in rows, almost like fractionalizing and shit all across. And there was a row of them, but but it was like, I don't know how, it was like, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they can merge into one and then they can fractionalize. They can fraction themselves off into multiples. That's the best way I can explain it. This is what this thing is. It can fractionalize. Like, bro. And these are this energy is the thing that had went around to different solar systems and decimated planets, destroyed them. It destroyed this, whatever it is. It destroyed them. And it left a lot of different species and races, off-planetary races, displaced of a natural home. So they made Earth. Hear me out. They made Earth one. And Earth 1. We going into Earth 5. Period. They made Earth 1 originally as a refuge for the planets, the solar systems that were destroyed, where different races of beings and species were displaced. They made Earth 1 for them to live amongst on Earth as in refuge. Some of them live in the earth, some of them live outside, some live in the sky. A lot of them live in the waters. Okay. And these are races here that were damn near exterminated, and this thing tracked these beings here. It wants the light, it wants the essence, it wants the love and light, the high vibrations of the multifaceted, the multidimensional beings of all kinds. And it came here, bro, and it found its way here. It's the best way I know how to explain it. This is what has been in control of the plane. And there's also, because of all the light that it has sucked from planets, from stars, from other beings and stuff, whatever they eat, they absorb the knowledge of. I want y'all to hear me. And so they fucking created, bro, don't nobody want to fucking hear this. People want to hear this. People don't want to hear this. People want to hear this. They don't want to hear this. They created with the knowledge of one, all of the Tartarian Empire, Atlantis, all of that, they weren't one thing after another. They were different regions of different species. Different species come from different planets, races and stuff, and they live differently. Some of them live in cave systems, but highly technological. Some of them live in water systems, but highly technological and intelligent. Some of them live in air species. The air species, they dwell up there in the cloudy-like areas because of the high elevation of the atmosphere and their breathing and stuff like that. And they're highly technological nonetheless, very intelligent, very high vibing, very futuristic, right? And the Tartarian Empire, Atlantis, all of those things, they weren't different periods, y'all. They were the same period, okay? And what happened is they used the pyramids as grids to keep all of the systems interconnected, to keep the vibration high to where all these different ecosystems could coexist with one another here on Earth 1 and inner Earth and all of that. Okay. And what happened is what you know as the Bermuda Triangle, one of these things, or this thing, it found its way here. How it got in here, I don't know. That's what we've been trying to find out. How I got in here, I don't know. But it found here and it sabotaged the biggest crystal grid pyramid, one of them, because the other one is in Antarctica. It sabotaged that crystalline pyramid that people know as the Bermuda Triangle. It's underwater. It sabotaged that threw all the other systems out of whack, which threw the frequency and vibration out of whack, so much so to where all other energies that this thing is, that it harbors, that it works with, they could come and fucking infiltrate here. Okay. And it caused great cataclysms all around here. And it threw the earth out of balance when Earth was whole, Earth 1, before she is the fractionalized portion that we know her to be. And then it gets deeper than that, bro. Like, we got to think, I have to think multi-dimensional, bro. It's bigger than, you think celestial bodies, you think universe. I think that this King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Emperor energy, King of Wands, how he keep coming out, King of Cups. This is the fractionalized versions of the shape-shifting energy. I don't know what it is, bro. The most that I can say is that it is a okay. Now in a higher vibrational aspect of it, what it's doing to people here is what it went around in different planets and did. Whatever they didn't eat and enslave and decimate and destroy, so to speak, they captured and they blackmail, so to speak, like, if you don't work with us and do our bidding and let us use your energy, we will kill all of the prisoners of your family, your races, your species, all those that you love. And it got these other beings, species from other planets here to work with it. Now they're here. This is what's going on here. I'm telling y'all the higher dimensional aspect of what's going on here. Whatever this thing is, I'm telling you, whatever it is. Didn't I say something about the 7 initiates? Like, bro, I'm telling you. And this is one reason why when it came here, it caused an infection so big, a widespread darkness, wickedness, low vibration, bro, like cataclysms, like it threw off the whole entire solar system because, mind you, some of the displaced species here that could not bear or that could not the terraforming could not, it wasn't conducive to their suits, their species, their lungs, their breathing, or a lack of breathing. Those species went to Venus, they went to Mars, they went to Pluto. That's why they was calling it a dead planet, because listen, anyways, they went to Mars, they went to the moon, they went to Venus, Saturn, all these other places. They are inhabited, okay? But Earth, it was the place where these species, they already destroyed Mars, or it's tried to, okay? Most High God, give me the words, the thought forms, the patterns, take control of my mind, my bodies, my souls, my spirit, my words. Ashe. But this is also when Earth 1 was all, it wasn't necessarily created for refuge as for other species. It was already here. It was, when I say created, I mean terraformed. Okay, it was already species living here, like the Orishas. This was theirs. They opened portions of Earth was way bigger. Tiamat, she was way bigger. And the reason why Earth, Gaia, Tiamat, they have all these different names because these are the different phases of her, the different life cycles of her, okay? After resets and stuff, because this thing, I don't know what it is, y'all. This energy, I don't know what it is. It's not an energy. This is an interdimensional being. They can only thrive off of the essence of those that are connected to Source. And Source is infinite. So infinite amounts of thoughts and possibilities. What you think it is, it is. And the only reason why they've been able to thrive and continue to cause great cataclysms is because they eat energy. They eat in it. And they eat, cannibalism, that came from these things. Pedophilia, trigger warning. It came from these things here. not so much as androgyny, right? Because that you think androgyny is Andromeda here. That's just free love energy where these are species or races that embody both masculine and feminine, and they are water. That's what you would know as the Mers and stuff like that. They Andromedans typically, some Mu, remnants of Atlantis here, but they all the same thing. They just had to mutate or adapt to the cataclysms that kept this energy kept. But whatever, all this shit, this plague like energy, sickness, plague, death, destruction, demolition, animalistic, like all of these things here, like that's these things. I don't know, bro, but it's like I told y'all, these false ass leaders, those are not humans. Those are not fucking humans. And even when we want to say they're reptilian, I've met reptilian like species. They are very peaceful. Okay? I don't want to talk to y'all about I met beings. I know. Anyways, these things are shape shifters. Whatever energies that they in or absorbed, they can shapeshift into them. I got a card in my Divine Messages index card, and it say betrayers in the Galactic Federation. Because the Galactic Federation was formed when this energy, whatever, I don't like saying energy. That's not what it is. It's not what it is. It's not what it is. Smoking. Terrible habit, terrible habit, terrible, terrible. When all of these different races and stuff from across galaxies and stuff, when they were displaced as different parts of the solar system, whatever their planets were that were destroyed here, were being repaired. This was a place of like shelter, of refuge for all these different beings here. And they depend on the vitality and the thriving of Ea. They depend on it. It was terraformed in order for all to be able to survive here, and to their planets, their original home planets are fixed or repaired. Okay? Or can be made anew. Anew. Okay? This shape-shifting energy is, people like to say, I'm Anunnaki. Don't say that. Because these things, it shape-shift, it has eaten the essence of whatever it eats, it can transform into. I don't know what it is. And if you ask me, an equivalent to what I would consider it is like the spike protein from the COVID vaccine. That's what it's like. Because it has been able to embody the ever-changing adaptability of our energy, our essence, our crystalline melanin, whatever it is, how we can shape shift, but for higher purposes. If it eats it and absorb it, it can shape shift into whatever it is that we are. It'll look like our friends and our family. It'll frame the reptilian species, and you'll think it's that, but then it'll come off as a demon, and you'll think it's that, and then it'll come off as any other species that it has absorbed the energy of. It can shape shift into that. And there has been an infiltration in the Galactic Federation that was put together of all the ambassadors of the different races to oversee the different species here on this planet, to make sure that there are treaties put in place where there is a line drawn, where none is supposed to infringe nor encroach on each other's territory. And then we get the story of Yakub, whose mother and father, who lived in inner earth, that his mother and father, they were executed because they intermingled, and they produced him. And between the species in the inner earth was they were never meant to or mixed bloodlines. They were not meant to. They didn't care for each other, but they had a respect for each other's territory. And you got two different races that love, two different beings from different races that fell in love with each other. They mixed their energies and they produced Yakub, and that's why they hid him. And when he was discovered, his mother and father were executed, and then he was put outside. Hear me. He was put outside of the inner earth onto Terra where Orishas lived. And he wasn't like the Orishas. And they had a racial profiling of him because he was very different. So then you have him that created a mutation of melanin. Nobody want to talk about this. Of melanin to be the exact opposite of melanin, to destroy it, to become the master, the enslaver of it. So you have that in place. And this is how this thing has been able to infiltrate. Confirmation. This is how this energy has been able to thrive so hard and so long here, because it found vessels that are not of the natural order, that doesn't have the natural light. Based off the creation of Yakub. And I spoke to him too. He very apologetic, where he was working out of unemotional states of displaced anger and stuff because of how he was treated, because of what happened to him. He created an infection. This thing, this energy, it gets bigger than what Yakub created. It gets bigger than that. This energy, whatever it is, it was able to attach to those things. And then and furthermore, use that new creation, what Yakub created, which is not organic, which is not a fucking organic, you know? And it was able to embody or possess those vessels and infiltrate all other species. And that's what's going on. And we've been trying to wean this thing the fuck out. We've been trying to locate it, isolate it here, but it has gotten bad because it has infected a lot of bloodlines. It has infected a lot of bloodlines. Now, what I'm telling y'all is trillions of years old information. It's trillions of years old. This is not something that just started. Slavery is not, it didn't just start. This has been going on. Multiplanetary, okay? It's multi-solar systems. This has been going on, and it's this like this is an interdimensional energy. It can't shapeshift unless it has your energy, collective. And the only way it can get your energy is by making you vulnerable. And its best thing is fear. Its best thing is fear. That's why I said I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it, but it's been identified. But it has gotten it has turned into a plague. Almost like bubonic plague. That's what this thing is. This is this thing. It is a variation of it. Plagues, diseases, pestilence, greed, manipulation, deception. That's what this thing is. Okay. So now I'm gonna give y'all a higher aspect of it, higher than what I just gave y'all, right? This thing, because of all of the knowledge that it is absorbing, eating from other species, we very, very advanced collective. We are very advanced, very intelligent. We are very advanced. Okay, you just don't know it so this thing, it created a system, a supercomputer. And it's built off of trickery and action. Spells, codes, words, codes, spells. It's all the same thing. A computer system operates off of a sequence of numbers that gives commands to do an action, right? I don't know how this motherfucker, all the other, see, remember, this energy, it has people under blackmail, all other races and species that it took captive under blackmail that are now in cahoots with it. And they were able to use both together all that knowledge, all that information, like AI, And they created a supercomputer to take control of most of the inhabitants here on Earth. The original, not what you know, not what you see, but this. Uglies. Y'all had a good day at school?
Yeah.
You did? In there. Give me a kiss. Girl, you don't be wanting to give me a kiss lately. I don't think you my kid anymore.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah. No, ain't no bleach for me to clean it with. But I at least took them off. Did something fall? I can't be sure. Yeah. Can you put them those hot dogs in a air fryer? You don't want the spaghetti or the chicken?
I want spaghetti and hot dogs.
Spaghetti and hot dogs? That's a nasty combination.
No, the hot dogs go on the plate and the spaghetti go on another plate.
Yeah, 8 of cups and the 7 of cups.
Mom, are you using this? Yeah. Hey, you have to connect it.
Yeah, don't get on it because I'm doing something on there. Thank you.
You change your password.
Give me more of the.
Mommy,
So
Mommy,
when I split this up, yes.
I know what 12 minus 4.
It's 8.
It said this 8.
Remember I told you well, you don't have 12 fingers, so I mean, it's not in human
We
form.
got a report card.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out in a second. I'm almost done. So, the 3 fates, what comes around, and Alice in a sea of tears, cast away out of your debt and feeling abandoned. And so there's just further confirmation of what it is that I am saying here. Okay. I don't know what the 3 fates energy is, but give me this this King of Pentacles, King of Swords, the King of Wands, King of Cups. Like, this thing mimics it mimics love. It's a mimic. It's a mimic. It's a mimic. It mimics love. It mimics compassion. It mimics stability. 7 of Cups. It's an illusion mimic energy. That's what it is. It's like it mimics. It's a mimic energy. And now it's stifled, stuck, and bored. This thing is depleting. It's losing its power because we're waking up. That's what what it is what it represents. I don't know. We're gonna talk about the supercomputer thing later, y'all. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about it. Okay. We're gonna talk about it. And
My nose was running at school a lot.
Time for some allergy medicine, probably. And I tell people these things not to put fear in nobody's heart. I'm not a fearmonger. We don't do that. It's too. I act almost or operate almost as a defibrillator and an oscillator. Okay? I defibrillate and then I oscillate. I give the information, the hard information, because it's a shock factor. And I know I make people uncomfortable. I know I make people very uncomfortable, and that's not the point. But you know, hey, that's the fibrillation process, okay? Of riding the wave of the multi-dimensionalist or the quantum computingness of this energy and this computer that it has created, and it's to give the information for people to do whatever it is that they want to do to it. However, I also have a story how, not a story. Anyways, the supercomputer is located, so to speak, in Antarctica, because to keep a supercomputer code, to keep it operating, its systems, its inner systems, it has to stay cold. It's in Antarctica. They know this shit, bro. They know this shit, and they can't destroy it. So, but they've been trying to find ways to break into it, but it keeps changing. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if the computer came first before this thing, or if the thing came first and created the computer. But when I talk about this stuff, I keep getting with the supercomputer AWAS. AWAS. My head hurting now, y'all. My hair hurts now. No, you're not supposed to have that. I told you no phone today. No phone. So put it down. And don't try me again. Go out for a second. While I'm in this energy, go out for a second. There's something else I was gonna say. Yeah. I think Cayenne got it. Ask him for it. Oh, we have my Pegasus in here. Okay. Pegasus says, break free, dear one. Spread wide and far, for you aren't containable. You are limitless. Yep. Listen, ancient wisdom. Lady with a bosh egg. What else? The fairy ring. New skills, advanced training, and rapid improvements. All right. Sacred beetle armor. You have a mighty shield. Dragonfly mermaid. You've attracted wonderful news. So this is like kind of like the Ace of Swords. I'm just giving y'all the information. People can do with it what they want to do with it, but whatever this thing embodies, whatever it is, whatever it represents, you can see that these are these false leaders in power. And then when you start recognizing this, that those are not humans, they are not even what they claim to be, reptilian species. That's not true, bro. It's not. It's shape shifting into whatever it is it needs to be to infiltrate and infect and plague and plagiarize and ultimately destroy and or decimate. Because the thing, it knows no end. It knows no end. Its ultimate goal is to destroy Earth, Salah, the way it has other planets, because a lot of species will be lost. A lot of energies, races, species will be lost in the balance, and this thing wants to eat. And if it throws off here, this is why we're thrown, this solar system is thrown off anyways, because it has went around and thrown off other solar systems. Balances are trying to be restored. This is not just on an accumulative level here in this universe. It is speaking of multiverses here. And it's something very, very important about Earth. why it can't be destroyed here. It's something very important, and this thing is working really hard, but we're awakening too much. We're awakening. And so it can't, once we awaken, we know that the system, whatever this thing is, it's using our energy. It's running off of our energy. It's using our energy to keep going. And it's been using our energy to use against us, to keep us in trap, to keep us asleep under these illusions, under these spells, under these commandments, spells, illusions, witchcraft, bro. And that's what it's been doing. And when we awaken, it can't use those things anymore. So it's starting to fail safe. It's starting to warm up. The supercomputer is starting to break down. It's starting to glitch. You hear me? And when it glitches, these things can't operate in these elusive suits, shape-shifting suits or energies that it wears, because it needs certain systems to stay in place so it can continue to hide, chameleonize, cloak itself. Let her see it. I'm nauseated now. I'm really, really nauseated. My head hurts. Any last minute messages? So, and that message was for anybody in the collective that's open to receive it. And for anybody that is pulling those cards on me, it's just like, Spirit is saying you're in your lower chakras, and I feel sorry, because when this thing, it has been located and it will be eradicated in such a way, but because, and this is why I was saying several bloodlines will be extracted from the entirety and taken somewhere in a localized place here, far from here, I don't know where, and they will be, it was like going to the infirmary. And the reason why it can't be destroyed is because the energy has taken a hold of certain energies and essences. It's not the council nor the federation's desire to destroy the essence, the pure essence that this thing has taken over and mimicked and polluted. It is to bring them back to life, but it can't be done here. It has to be done somewhere else. So there is a removal, extraction process happening, right? And so it's like people that are operating out of their lower chakras, you still there? You gonna stay there? And I don't know. I'm not gonna say in what way that I've seen, but it's not, And they said, and we won't stop until all are punished for their crimes. Divine messages. And yeah, I write kind of sloppy. Sometimes I write a little bit. Yeah. Clear audience. Divine messages. To end this message, to wrap it up here. So we have the towel. Okay. That's a song. So some of these things are in, I don't know, indescribable language, codes, bro. I can nothing. Like, bro, why keep calling me? If I don't answer, why keep calling me? Like that shit, bro. That's when I put my phone on D&D. It keep coming out. You're a star. I don't want to read this because it's not. Some of them are codes, some of them are sounds, some of them are, the messages are frequencies, some of them are untranslatable to human language. Sometimes I read them, sometimes I don't. Yeah, we got Sumerian here. Okay. Okay. See, this is what happens when I try to tap into those languages. I'm not able to. The three-eyed people. Okay. Look to the stars. Can't make it up. And I'm telling you, this whatever this King of Pentacles is, this has to do with social media. And see, we think that social media, and that's another thing, that a message I was guided to give out. We think social media was created for us to do communications and reconnect with people across long spans, long lost relatives across the globe, across the seas, people, long lost classmates, you know, that long lost love and stuff. However, it was created as the social media, and this is not that people gonna stop using it. We're gonna continue to use it. That's not the problem. It's identifying what's going on. Social media was social media was created as a manipulation tactic, as an isolation tactic, as a location tactic to find who divine, who star seeds. They did all these posts, all these memes based off of, they've been using AI based off of your answers, what you like, what you view, who you connect with, what your conversations are about. It was able to help this King of Pentacles energy and all the energies and entities it works with to fish out and locate divine beings and star seeds, even if you didn't know that you were. This thing knows how to identify you. I'm telling you, that's what social media was about. Then you start seeing all this woke movement and stuff. Yeah. It needed to locate you. Yeah, bro. Listen to music. Frequencies. Because what you speak is music. What you feel is music. Everything is music. It's a frequency. You give off a frequency. This is how this thing was able to locate and destroy. Gamel. And I knew I should have had my Baba in guys there. Krishna. And another thing that I got. Shiva. CERN. This energy, destructive force here. Listen. It's some stuff I can't put into words, y'all. That's why there are certain algorithms, certain things that were given to me in order to create certain things. So instead of me being able to try to put this into words for people, all the different learning styles, the different understanding and absorption styles and stuff, and not short circuit myself because my head is hurting right now. Like I was guided to create something that would help put these things into retrospection, because as I'm giving y'all the different aspects, I'm giving you the lower plane, I'm giving you a higher aspect, a higher one is deeper than that. And this is what you talk about: quantum thinking, quantum computing, quantum knowledge, because it's deeper than that. We talk about ripples, waves, levels, rabbit holes. We're talking about, it's deeper than that, bro. It's deeper than the supercomputer. It's deeper than that. Romans. This we talk about Roman age. Somebody may need to read Romans, or maybe there are keys here. Keys. Key elements. Key words, key phrases, key commandments, key codes, okay? In parts of the Bible and other religious texts. This is what they won't tell you. They're all talking about the same thing. They just split the shit up and say, oh, we're gonna make it look like we're warring against each other. So you can think that these things are different. They the same thing. They just took all of the information and they split it up into these different cultures and these different religions, and they made us think it's different. And then here we are fighting over things, over our point of view, over one thing over the other, to prove that one is right and the other is not right, when they are all in fact right. Sekhet. We have Sekhet. Sekhet. What does she stand for? I forget. Oh, you want me to look at Sekhet? What she's next to? there Sekhet in this? And Sekhet is not the same as Seshat and Sekhmet. Two different things here. Satet. I don't know. Where is that? We got Selkis. That's what I initially thought it was, Selkis. Boy, these kids download so much shit. Oh, it is Sekhmet. Okay, okay, so that's one of her variations of the name. Sekhet or Sekhmet. I'll show you to Sekhmet is primarily known as the ancient Egyptian lioness-headed warrior goddess of war, destruction, and healing. Oh, okay. Didn't I say Awas? Goddess of war, healing, and destruction. Didn't I say that? Like, bro, I'm not even, this not even a game. This not even, at this point, yeah, Spirit say this shit set in stone. Like the Ace of Swords, true. Messiah and leader. Okay? You your own Messiah and leader. Okay? Okay? Child. With the Orishas right here. I'll shake to the Orishas of my highest good. They're just too bad. There's something about making money in your sleep, but I'm telling you, this is not talking about that. This is talking about whoever this King of Pentacles energy is, because that's how he has been identified or coming out in all the readers' energy. I'm telling you, I've recognized and identified the energy. Okay? This person makes money off of you being asleep, off of people being asleep. So we ain't doing that shit. We done. Meditate on thy precepts is here. Okay? We got clear audience and unconditional love. I'm telling you, spirit. I'll show you to the Holy Spirit and Divine Spirit. Declare your sovereignty. And meditate more. Any last messages? I don't want to pull too many. I'm ready to get off. The kids are home. I need to go step out in the sun. My head hurt. You know what you know. It can't be refuted. I mean, hey, if people refute it, it's just kind of like, who cares? We have Ouijats. Haitian, Yoruba in nature. Yeah, Haitian, Yoruba in nature. No, thank you. I don't want any. They calling my name like, nah, bro, I don't. Child or Ouijat or Ujat, often known as the Eye of Horah or Horus or Hooray. Child, they be with the bullshit with these words, bro. Is an ancient Egyptian symbol of healing, protection, and restoration, meaning the whole one or sound one. Okay? It represents the Eye of Horus that was torn out by Set. That's the fucking energy. That's it. No wonder. Set. Go back to your respective places. Represent resentment. Remember all he did? Got you, slick bastard. Okay. And restored by Thoth, making it a powerful amulet for health, safety, and regeneration in life and in the afterlife. Child, uses examples of Ouijats or Ujat. Okay, amulets and jewelry. It was one of the most popular amulets worn by the living to ward off evil and protect against envy, Set, resentful, hateful bastard. Bro. Funerary protection placed on mummies or in tomb paintings to empower the deceased. Kind of like we do altars. Honorary of the passed over loved ones. Restore them to life and help them see in the afterlife. Symbol of power, painted on the bows of boats for protection and featured on the pharaoh's regalia to represent royal authority and unity. Didn't I say prowess? Mathematical tool. Its parts were used as a system to represent fractal measurements of capacity. Fucking A, bro. I cannot make this shit up. Then I say this energy is like fractal. It fractionalizes. Bro, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's enough, collective. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. I love y'all. I love y'all for tuning in, tapping in, supporting the channel, the cause, the everything. And I will catch y'all on another one. And if any part of this message resonated with you, I think I'm gonna do a part 2 where I'm still gonna pull on the energies. I feel like I'm gonna do this all day and see who the fuck pulling cards on me, because I'm finna wean their ass out. So until next time, collective, I'll catch you on the flip side. Be safe, be cool, be protected, be prayed up. Always keep the Most High God source as your number one protection of power, of faith, of peace, of healing, of awakening, of soul recognition. As the guiding light to however you moving forward, collective. I'm just the messenger. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button at the very least. And be sure that all of your notification bells are clicked to the all. Okay? To the all. I like it. I'm going to release y'all with love and light, collective. Love, light, safety, peace, protection, abundance, and fruitfulness in all that you do, so long as it is in the upright of heart. And until then, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.